Hello and welcome to a very special engine swap in Gran Turismo 7. This is a Nissan Silvia Q's S13 from 1988, and this in fact is currently the most powerful engine swap in Gran Turismo 7. So as you can see, the Silvia is not stock in any way, shape or form, and this vehicle now produces 1232 brake horsepower from an LS7 out of the Subaru BRZ drift car with the help of an ultra high RPM turbocharger. So how does that engine or that level of power feel in a classic JDM vehicle? Well, you shouldn't be surprised to expect a lot of wheel spin. This vehicle spins throughout all of the gears this vehicle comes with, and the car is only fitted with a 5-speed gearbox. I really wish we had that feature in Forza to actually just swap out gearboxes. I feel like a 6-speed or even a 7-speed would have better fitted the Nissan Silvia, but by all means don't think that the 5-speed will actually reduce the performance of the LS7, because the Nissan Silvia is actually still one of the few production vehicles that can travel over 500 kilometers per hour. Now look, personally I've never been able to actually hit that 500 kilometer per hour mark, and that's frankly because I haven't tested it using nitrous or descents or slipstreaming other vehicles. Just using a vehicle on pure power alone, the car is able to sit comfortably at 447 kilometers per hour without the aid of any method to increase the vehicle's top speed. The car travels to 447 and stays there and still feels like it has a lot more to give. So that is absolutely insane. It's honestly just mind-blowing. Now this engine swap is absolutely incredible. Now when I first tested this engine swap out many months ago, the car was completely undrivable, all over the place. You just couldn't handle it. But thankfully, with previous updates that have slightly changed the physics model in Gran Turismo 7, well, the Nissan Silvia Q's S13 is drivable with this power level. However, you do need some skill. So 1232 brake horsepower is a lot more than the standard 132 that comes with the vehicle. Yes, this car originally comes with 132 brake horsepower, so the vehicle is, let's just say, it is a bit overpowered. The vehicle only weighs 900 and some change kgs. Yes, it is under 1000 kgs, so the power to weight ratio of this vehicle is absolutely through the charts. It's better than Koenigsegg's, Bugattis. This car is just absolutely insane. But the problem is, it is not really that fast. If we put it up against some of the other engine swap vehicles in Gran Turismo 7, the only real place this car has every other swap beats is for top speed. As I said, this vehicle can travel over 500 kilometers per hour. But you just aren't able to do that when there are corners on the circuit. So around Kyoto Driving Park, the vehicle, when it comes to handling, well, you can take corners somewhat flat out if you're brave enough. If not, well, don't really push it, because the vehicle does bite back and you need to have a certain skill level to actually catch it. Because if you aren't able to do that, best believe you're gonna end up in a barrier. So I just thought with this level of power, having a vehicle with no traction control, it was gonna be a complete nightmare. But it just isn't the case. The Nissan is actually able to handle the power a lot better than I thought. So around Kyoto Driving Park, when it comes to the straightaway, best believe you're traveling well over 300 kilometers per hour going into the first corner. But the problem is with this vehicle, yes, you're traveling over 300 kilometers per hour, but when it comes to the braking system, it just does not match the performance of the vehicle. That is the real downside to this engine swap. If the braking system was improved, this car would be absolutely rapid, be able to set one of the fastest lap times in the game. But just because of you aren't able to really get on the power as soon as other swaps. You aren't able to late brake as much as other swaps. So it really just dampens the performance of the Nissan Silvia. But for me, what is absolutely mental is the fact that this vehicle, with its 1200 and odd brake horsepower, with it having under 1000 kgs, the vehicle's performance points is under 700. This is on racing soft tires, max downforce, wide body, absolutely everything done to the Nissan Silvia. The vehicle is under 700 performance points. So if you think, wow, that's gonna be absolutely perfect for the WTC 700, you know, it's already fully upgraded, it's fully maxed out, it's gonna be unstoppable. The catch is the fuel efficiency of this vehicle. It is one of the worst I've ever experienced in a game. It really is a bad side to every good, because yes, you may look at it and be like, wow, this car is going to be insanely fast around the circuits and things, but around the WTC 700 around Le Mans, there's a 30-minute money grinding event. You are only able to complete one lap before you need to head on into the pits, and as on fuel map level 6, as power restricted as possible, the vehicle only gets you one lap of fuel. So if there's an event that requires you to use fuel, do not even attempt, do not even look at that event if you are going to be using the Silvia. This car is absolutely bonkers if you love drifting. It is an absolute blast. Slap on a steering angle kit, that upgraded handbrake, and you are good to go. It has all the power you could ask for, and I actually think a bit too much power if you are looking for that. But look, if we're gonna head on over to Trial Mountain, I just want to show you what I mean when I say it's not as fast as the other vehicles, because when it comes to CCR lap time, we see that the other vehicles, like the other engine swaps, for example the Ferrari F40 sets a lap time of 1 minute 44 around the circuit. The Lamborghini Countach with the Lamborghini Aventador engine sets a 1 minute 49. But the Nissan Silvia Q's S13 with its most powerful settings was only able to set a 1 minute 50 second lap. So that is a lot slower than a lot of other vehicles, but also your bang for buck. The Nissan Silvia, you can purchase this thing from the used car dealership for under 100,000 credits, or you could actually win this for free by placing third or higher in the Japanese FR Challenge 450 around Tsukuba circuit. The vehicle is just absolutely bonkers. If you haven't tried out this engine swap, please, it is a must. If you haven't, you really need to. Guys, please check out this vehicle if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.